How's it going, everybody? On this episode, we're going to be talking about different kinds of readings that you might run into as you get out there and you start working. So I hope you take something from this, and I hope you enjoy it. I have a gentleman stepping forward, and he's letting me know that that's my father for sure, 100%. Yep, you got him. Yep, that's my dad. All right, well, okay. So he's also bringing my attention that when he passed, yeah, he died from cancer right away. I mean, instantly. I mean, you nailed it. You got it. I mean, he did. He died from cancer. He definitely did. So this is an example of somebody just they call them message grabbers. You know what I mean? This is something that you're going to run into as a medium. Is not everybody does this. This is few and far between. I've run to this very seldom, but there are times when somebody, regardless of what you say in a reading or how you say it or anything like that, they're gonna have that want to take the message. So just be prepared that when you run into somebody who is doing that, it's okay to just say, "Hey, look." I need you to slow down for a minute and just let me get the information out, just so they can have a much clearer image and much clearer picture. But there are times when they're going to fight you on it, and they're just going to, rebut every time, and they're going to insert whatever they want, and just bear with it because, people that are doing that are very there's a lot of hurt and there's a lot of pain. So understanding why is an important thing. You know what I mean? When people are dealing with so much grief and so much pain and sorrow that they're willing to accept anything you throw at them as a message and as a evidence of their loved ones. That understanding that grief runs deep, and so don't get frustrated with them. Just keep going and understand that there is love and compassion going on, and there's just a lot of grief that you might have to cut through. Next, we're going to move on to what happens when somebody doesn't take any messages whatsoever. So I have a woman stepping forward here, and she's talking about wearing white gloves as she's leaving the house. She's also talking about carrying around a green purse that was very important for her. She never left the house with this purse. She's also passing of a lung condition that wouldn't have taken her, but is something that she would have dealt with closer to her passing. It's almost as if she had emphysema or COPD. That being said, that wasn't what took her life. What took her life was just old age. She passed alone in her home. She also passed in her own bed on October in the evening. Does that make sense for you? Well, I mean, her purse was red, so that doesn't make any sense to me. No, but all the other details make sense to you. Yeah, but you're wrong because, like you said, her purse was green, and you said it was green and it's really red, so you're wrong. So this is an example of somebody just not accepting any information no matter what you say. Like, as you can see, you get one detail wrong, one minor little thing wrong, and you're not accurate. These kind of people are they're skeptical to the max, and they're going to want you to be as insanely detailed as you possibly can be. And even if you are insanely detailed as you can possibly be, sometimes it won't be enough. So understand, again, with compassion and with love, that these people are very much, they're sitting with you for a reason. So they want to have these messages and they want you to bring through their loved ones. However, they need that one piece of evidence, that one thing, that one code word almost. And also understanding and accepting that you might not give them that code word. You might not give them that, insane piece of evidence that they're looking for and they're so desperate to hear. But you can give them amazing evidence otherwise. I mean, just because you got the purse color wrong doesn't mean the whole thing is botched. You know in your heart that when you say, okay, does the rest of that make sense? And then they clarify with yes, that, okay, I made a good connection and that I'm still doing the right thing, even though they're not taking it. What you can also do in a situation like that is just kindly say, look, I'm hearing a lot of things. You're hearing a lot of things that don't make sense. Let's sever the connection here for the sake of you and the sake of the spirit world. And then you can call the reading. Calling readings, sometimes if that connection isn't there, or if you're getting a lot of resistance, is not necessarily a bad thing. We as mediums are not going to be 100% right all the time. We're not going to get things, every single time. But what we can do is try our best to deliver the most accurate messages we can. And in the moments when somebody will not take just anything we throw at them, don't get frustrated because you're not doing anything wrong. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. So in both scenarios, you have somebody who A, will take any information whatsoever, and then you have somebody on B who will just, no matter what you say, it will seem like that you just can't get through. And both times, like I said, understanding that there is deeper levels of things going on with this. It's not just them being difficult. It's not just them trying to do X, Y, and Z. They are just genuinely trying to figure out the best they can what is going on and what is happening with the reading that they're getting. Our jobs as mediums is to best just be compassionate, be understanding, work with love, work with joy, and work with happiness, because those are the things that are going to really push through. If we can kind of cut through those barriers with all of that, then I think that readings like this will go a lot smoother for myself, hopefully, in the future, and anybody who is watching this video that is an aspiring medium. So I hope that you got something out of it. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace, guys.